XB, welcome back to the channel. The Yaesu FTX-1F manual has been released. Check out the Yaesu website. I'm not going to read it all now, but one thing it definitely is saying is that the antenna tuner is in the Yaesu SPA1 amplifier. So a lot of people saying, oh, it's not in the amplifier, you have to buy it extra. No, you don't. If you get the Optima, it's in there. So I'm just going to quickly scan through here. I'm just on my phone because I'm not home at the moment, but you can see in this photograph where the battery is, yeah, it looks like the battery slots in there, and you've got that special slot. And this is why people are thinking that you can't separate the SPA1 unit from the FTX field unit, that you have to have it connected, but I'm sure that there'll be a way. But anyway, you can see here charging battery pack there, USB PD it says. I'm just going to stop where there's some interesting photographs. GPS connection, CW connection there, and there's your mic with all the pins. Excellent. Thank you so much, Yaesu. This is excellent that you've released this so soon. Mine is on order. Just looking forward to it getting here. So you can see number 1 looks like the sub-dial. 2 is the log, and it's all, itemized underneath. I'm just going to look at the pictures. Way more fun. Number 4 is, oh cool, I was looking at pictures, but now I'm looking here. VFO monitor indicator. So function buttons, then you've got DISP on 12. Number 3 looks like AF RF, and the back button ETC. I better skip through, otherwise I'll literally be here, because this is going to be a big manual. I'm stopping at the pictures just like we did when we were kids. Right. So I know it does hold an SD card. You've got the mount at the bottom for the sort of camera type mount there. So just take a look, and anything I get wrong, please, I apologize. I'm just skimming through this. You've got group mode, excellent. The X button. A lot of people have said it's too much money, but look what this device does. That's what you got to remember. You can't have all of this and then still have the price of, say, the Yaesu FT710, because it does a lot more, and it gives you the 100 watts, and you're going to get SSB on 2 meters and 70. You're going to get C4 FM. You don't get that on the 710. You don't get VHF, UHF. You don't get the ability to plug in a GPS module or a Bluetooth module. So there you are. There's the field, FTX field. And wow, the work that has gone into this is just unbelievable, unbelievable. But 2 antenna connectors there on the back. Was that a 3rd antenna connector? We've got number 1, 2 meters 70. Then you've got 2 antennas showing here. One says antenna 1 HF 50 megahertz. The other one says antenna 2. Whoa! So there's going to be no way. There's going to be 2 antennas with the. You're seeing the back of the SPA1 here. Sorry about the noise in the background. Always multitasking as I learn. I'm just trying to turn that one down a bit. That's news to me. That's a new one for me. Okay, a ground one there. And just above exterior speaker is that tuner connector as well there, I believe. External speaker, ground. What's number 3? 1, 2, 3. It is tuner, yeah, okay, so that's it. So display indicator, there's your VFO, and you can stack it. You can have it side by side. 3D display, of course. Dual simultaneous receive of the VHF and HF on one side, or VHF, VHF, UHF, UHF. All the usual touch screens where you got the multi, 3DS, and the scope and the span. Very identical, I would say, to the 710 and the My 101 DX that I love. Then you've got your classic mic there, the SSM75G, yeah, which I'm pretty sure looks the same as the one I've got on my other devices. Skimming through again, frequency displays, comp. There's all your filters, CW mode. It's going to be very advanced, and someone has told me it's not hybrid, but it is analog to digital conversion. So someone explain to me the difference, please. And yeah, function knob. Skimming through ATT, IPO, which we've all used, DNF. The filters work really well, I think, on my one. And they can be a bit watery, but that's pretty much with a lot of the Yaesu stuff. It's quite, well, not just Yaesu, but with my Yaesus, you get that watery effect, but it does get rid of that noise. So there you are, more information on screen. I'm just trying to skim up. There's your classic function menu that you would expect to see on your Yaesu 710, 101, FTDX10. This is your classic display, menu display and selections, and when you could tweak around with so many things, as we're seeing there. You don't have to have the 3DS. Look at that, where you're selecting all the different colors. God, it'd be nice if it was a color one. PMG. Wow, PMG on a, on a HF radio. We've never had that before. See the PMG and registering and unregistering them. Yeah, that's the same as the FT510 and 500 and, well, I would say 200, 300. Is it 300? Not 3. I don't know if they've got the PMG, so correct me there. Contour, notching, noise blanker. We're skimming fast now. It's going right through all the different settings. What it needs to, it's the instruction manual. And I wonder if there's also an advanced manual and then maybe a PMG manual and an APRS manual. They do like to do that. CW mode. So definitely download it, check it out. There's your connection there to your PC. Don't forget, you'll be able to do most of what you want to do. You'll be able to do it just with a USB cable. You don't need any extra sound card or signal link or what's the DigiRig, is it called? You won't need any of that. This is a modern radio with a built-in audio, audio sound card, should I say. Memory grouping, and that's the new version of it. Editing your memories. VFO, massive section there just on scanning. It's going to be super fast at scanning. And yeah, there's your little micro SD card. I'm guessing that's how you're going to do the firmware and saving memory, saving data, saving settings, DTMF. You're going to need that, aren't we, with VHF, UHF? So, I actually, because the SP1A does include the tuner inside, that you got to knock £300 off that price. So really, you're getting the set for £1,700, and then you're getting the tuner. And then look what it does. You've got a radio that you can take out QRP, just hold it in your hand, or you can buy the rear SPA. But go for the Optima, and then you've got 2-in-1, and you'd never have to buy another radio again ever. Although all us hams always have way too many radios. Factory reset process there. I think we're getting near the end. So display of can't even say that, certifications of the FCC, and we know it's all passed. So wow, thank you, Yaesu. I feel like you've been amazing on this. Thank you very much for releasing this, and I can't wait to use it. M0FXB Hamtech, catch you on air 7.3, and lots of videos to follow. The second this comes through the door, I reckon I'll be on this for a month making videos. 7.3.